Live. Cool, cool, cool.
We
Hey
did
guys,
it, baby.
I made
Hi.
this. I made this for you.
In the streets of Ghostfall, where the clockwork ticks, there's a crew of scoundrels causing mischief quick. They wear glass goggles, leather coats, and top hats high. They call themselves the Dead Ghosts, prowling beneath the blackened sky. Steaming machines and twisting gears, they're the kings of the night. In the depths of Ghostfall, where the ghosts take flight, with their tinker weapons and spark glowing bright. The Dead Ghosts. Underneath ultraplasmic lamps, where the shadows play, the dead ghosts come alive. In the canals of night market, they ride by both swift and discreet. Through haunted alleyways, they slay slink to hide from heat. The night market's hard, the spark flows deep. Soul in silence, the dead ghosts keep their empires built on whispers and deceit. Fingers dipped in every pile so sweet. With each file their legend grows, a blanket under which darkness glows. Enemies falter one by one, they fall. The dead ghosts rise, towering tall, in backroom meals and quiet nods. They pop their eyes, defying the odds for the throne of the night. They reach with greed in a city of shadows. They plot their seed. Steam machines and twisting gears, they're the kings of the night. In the depths of Ghostfall, where the ghosts take flight, with their tinker weapons and spark glowing bright. The Dead Ghosts. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They are the Dead Ghosts. Tinker weapons and spark glowing bright. The Dead Ghosts. They are the Dead Ghosts. They are the Dead Ghosts.
Welcome to the stream. Hello. Dead Goats Unite.
Oh god, I gotta turn it off quick. That was it.
Dead Goats.
Oh yeah, did it.
That's us.
We-
We are the dead goats.
Oh what? Oh.
Whoa.
Tart topper.
Now we just need to next episode play it and choreograph a whole dance number with the bit characters on the screen. Anywho,
You need to make
Or-
a Patreon for people to pitch in.
there you go. Who remembers what happened the last time?
I remember I saved the day.
You did roll a crit. That was cool. So
I
did Cricket again.
always save the day.
Well, Lilio and I did exactly our job, exactly as we were supposed to. So
Exactly as planned. Yeah. So,
yeah,
Oh yeah, they saved
we
the
did
day
our
too.
part.
We even talked about like our past a little.
Yeah.
Got deep.
Yeah. Kissed a little behind the boxes. I remember all that. So previously, from the gutters,
I'm
you
so
guys
excited.
began your score of trying to draw Red Sash vice dealers into a secret Leviathan blood refinery. Highly frowned upon in Dustfall. They moved all their refineries to Scotland because it's very toxic and very bad. And they poisoned all of Lolio's people, and he helped them do it for profit, potentially. We're not sure yet.
Fuck them scabs.
Uh, but so you guys spent some time coming up with a plan, scouted the place out, made your way in here. You know that the way they're refining this Leviathan blood is a little cleaner than it is in Scotland, and that's why they're getting away with it. It's pretty contained to just around this neighborhood where people are getting sick. And you guys, a couple of you snuck through the canals, saw a ghost in there, a big corpulent man with a cleaver. He tried to attack Cricket. Cricket said no way. Shot him with electroplasmic bullets, and he kind of like exploded into a haze of ectoplasmic vapor, and Coil just sucked him up into a canister. Uh, they made it in, and while that was happening, Chucky, I almost call him Frank all the time, just because of
No
stuff.
relation.
No relation. Anyway, he got a job in the factory as a foreman using a buddy of his. He poisoned him intentionally to pay back a favor, and he brought him to the gates and said, "Well qualified dude here. He's got to work." He went in, worked his shift, found the weak points in the building with a well timed flashback. Learned that there's four. I've been calling them hulls. Hulls are basically automatons with spirits attached to them, but I think these are more golems. They're just robots, basically. They don't have spirits in them. But anyway, he disabled one of them, figured out how they work. He's seen some advanced Sparkrite technology in here as he went around. He found the three locations that would best suit the bombs to go to level the place. We ended with you guys laying the bombs. Lil Leo and Koa led the 5 red sashes here. Koa pretended to be a guy named Frank, who was a former dead goat, and was telling him there is going to be a secret meeting here tonight between the dead goats and someone else, as they were trying to get their hands on some better spark. Lil Leo, being himself, smoked a bunch of spark beforehand, and then, just yelled at the red sashes a bunch and said mean things to him until they started chasing him. He almost got caught, but didn't. Jumped into a little canoe with a tarp over it and hid, and they ran past him into this place. Koa met up with him, and they went through the now empty canals and crawled up through a secret passageway, which is their relative location here. Coil was setting his bomb, and some whispers showed up as he was doing it, and they see him clear as day. So I think, what does anybody want to do? What is your guys' plan? You have these bombs set on timers, or are they remote detonation? I think you guys said timers. It was either 10-minute timers or they were supposed to go at 10 o'clock at night. One of the two.
I said movie 10-minute timer. As
Yeah,
they
I mean,
would
that's
go
how
off,
that's
like,
how it works in the game.
exactly when I want them to.
That's exactly how it works in this game. It's
Okay.
like a TV show.
Okay,
10 minutes
perfect.
is
Yeah, so I
as
pictured it.
as long as you guys don't screw up a bunch of actions. 10 minutes is 10
I
minutes.
pictured a timer. Yeah.
Yeah. So that
A steampunk timer.
in the top of the screen, there's a steampunk clock spinning.
But it has a
And-
digital output.
Yeah, exactly. The center's a digital output, but it's got hands on it
And it's all
still.
steamy still. Yeah.
But you guys are in there now, and I guess Coil is at school currently, but he probably has the first action here because there's a couple whispers that are just kind of
What's up?
walking in. There's a couple whispers who see you and they say, "Ah, intruders! We must alert the others."
I'd be like, whoa, guys. What's up? I'm so distracted in my class. Sorry.
Yeah. You're an intruder.
No, I'm here. I was catching ghosts. See?
Make a roll of some sort quick, and then then we'll move on from you, so you can continue on.
Rolls.
That ghost looks familiar.
Shit. Let's
Is that
see.
Bo? Is that Bo in there?
I like how often he's trying to talk his way out of situations that he can't have, like, you've got no
Sway, I guess.
Every time so far.
All right, I'm gonna try to sway. I'll be like, no, I don't know this ghost's name. He just came at me, and I was like, oh, what's going on? And, like, I'm trying to get rid of the ghost. Like, I was drawn here by his presence, so like, I thought it was bad.
Definitely desperate for limited effect. They're this whisper that's in front of you, it's definitely female, but she's got a spirit mask on. It's like a half skull. She's wearing these ragged robes, and she pulls this little pendant up to her mouth, and she whispers something into it you can't see. And what happens is the holes awaken.
What are the holes?
The holes are the 3 robots that remain of what Frank was eliminating.
Great.
Wait. What?
Isn't there
That's
something
what
I
they
can
call
do
me,
about my
Frank.
role?
Or yeah, not Frank. Chucky. Sorry, that's what I meant to
We
say.
have
Yeah,
no
you can
Frank.
you can resist the consequence.
Yeah, how do I do that?
I'm gonna
You roll resistance, and I'll reduce what happened.
How do I roll resistance?
You go to the
Oh, I found
roller,
it.
type, go into resistance.
Um,
I'm gonna say once again this is resolve because you're still trying to like talk your way out of this.
oh. Sorry. All right, so I'm gonna resistance use resolve.
Okay, there's gonna be more that happens. So probably what's gonna happen is the thing that was about to happen. Once you roll this, I'll tell you what it was. But
Oh god.
oh, are you out of the score?
Oh, 5 stress. Yeah, I'm out of score.
Uh,
I didn't realize that was what would happen if I failed. I didn't realize I took extra stress if I failed like that.
yeah. So
I
it's
totally,
six.
I totally would have done it.
You can take it back.
I would have
Yeah,
helped.
I want to take
So-
it back because I didn't realize that was gonna be.
Resistance is you take 6 stress. Like straight up, you take 6 stress.
Oh, and it's
And-
1 minus for every die.
Yeah, no. So like if you roll a 6 on the dice, you take 0. But if you roll a 5, you
Yeah,
take
that's what I
1.
mean.
Yeah.
It's 1 minus for every point you
Yeah.
roll.
Okay, so you can reduce.
I
that-
want to take that back. I don't want to.
I don't
I don't
know
want to roll
what.
it.
I think you were at 6 stress before, out
Yeah.
of 9. So
I was at I think I was at 5 because I reduced it by 1. Only
Okay.
1 that last time.
I'll take your word for it. This guy, his hand, he lifts it up, and this like electroplasmic energy comes from it. This lightning, you feel this cold wind blow around you, and he throws his hand forward, and these arcs of electricity reach out and shock you, and you take a level 1 harm. Electrostatic charge, we'll call it. These 2 whispers are on you like crazy, but you got your bomb set, and you're holding a ghost. So we'll flash to whoever else wants to take an action next. We'll say, as that happens, 5 red sash dealers bust through the doors, and they're like, "Where are the dead goats? Where are they at?" Yeah, where are they? And they just keep
All right,
spouting
yell for me
off.
if you need me again.
Okay. They keep spouting off. They rush in here. They see the guards standing around. They've all got lanterns out and whatnot. Immediately as they enter here, seeing the guards, we're just gonna tick 2 more pieces of the red sashes spooked as the guards come down. They're like, "Hey, how'd you get in here? You can't be in here. There's supposed to be guards at the gate. What do you think you're doing?" And all 4 of the guards rush over. And they're like pulling out their billy clubs and their other weapons. And these guys look geared to the teeth. You can see they've got like this heavy armor on, glowing electroplasmic weapons, all sorts of stuff. And they just get up in these red sashes faces. Actually, no, 3 of them come. One holds the front door because that only makes sense. But a shouting match starts out between those people there. Once again, the hulls do wake up. I gotta find some sort of creature to.
Guys have got to stall them and get them closer to the bombs.
Okay. I'm going to do my best to throw my voice over in the red sashes, like cup my hand so it kind of appears like it's coming from that side of the room.
Okay.
And I'm going to yell, "We do whatever we want. What are you going to do about it?"
I'm gonna say that this is risky for limited effect. I gotta set that quick. What kind of action are you using when you do this? And it's limited just because these guards are really high tier and they're not idiots. They can probably tell as they're yelling at these people that there's 5 of them. They can see them pretty well. One of them probably notices that none of them said that as they're going. There's probably a big scuffle, but they might be keen to it and maybe are a little confused, but are not fully fooled by it.
Should I have told you I was ready? I forget not to hit it.
No, you're good. Unless you say you want to do anything like push yourself or anything, it's fine to just roll. I had it all ready to go. So the guards pull their billy clubs out. It does work. They get closer and they start trying to push the red sashes out the door.
Which door?
The rear door here.
That
Yeah.
wooden one? That wooden thing?
Yeah, that's a door there. That's the rear door, and then the front door where the other guards standing are the only 2.
And then the sewer entrance that one came in, right? Or was that...
Oh yeah, the sewer entrance too. That's where Koa and Lil Leo are standing. That grate below them. Red sashes are further spooked. They're really starting to think that there was never any clandestine meeting here or any sort of score they were busting in on.
How much does a flashback cost? Because I'm almost maxed out on strength.
It depends what it is. 0 to 1 generally, depending on what it is. 0 for like an easy, obvious thing. 1 if it takes a little prep, and then it can be as much stress as I call for, depending on how intricate the idea is.
All right.
And
So I want to do a flashback. Okay. Do. Flashback thing.
up above your head,
Oh,
spinning over you right now.
oh, it didn't. All right. So anyway, during Becky's shift earlier, I want there to be a flashback. He's like sitting there like going, and he like screwed with this door door they're next to, and it's like so it'll like jam up and won't open. And then also during the flashback, I want him. I don't know. This might be too much, Dave. Like more than one thing, but I also wanted to like mess with like stairs on the left.
I think
Loosen 'em.
that would probably be a separate one. How do you mess with the door in the first place?
I
How
was
do you make it
thinking
jam up?
I just loosen a couple screws so it like falls kitty wampus and just gets like jammed, like stuck tight. So and it's like a heavy door, so like you can't really like plunge it at all. Just like jam shut.
Yeah, we'll say you loosen a couple bolts up, knowing that like towards the end of your shift after everyone was leaving, knowing that the red sashes were for certain going to come through this door, and that once they came through and closed it again, the bolts would fall out
Movie
and make
logic. Yeah, it was
make it fall over funny. And,
exactly.
all right.
I think I'm starting to get the hang of these flashbacks.
Yeah, so yeah, we flash back to the red sashes coming in, and they come in all like ready to rock when they get in there, and the last person slams the door
And one,
behind
like,
him, and you see the door
stupid
just kind
little
of
thing just kind of falls off.
yeah, you see like a long bolt just pop out of the door, and then the door just kind of falls over like a couple inches sideways and lands on the other one. It's just slightly off hinge, so it'd be incredibly hard to open up.
So I suppose I have to.
No, we'll just say that's one stress for you for that flashback. Is there any action you want to take? I mean, at this point, there's stuff here you could, like, you were told that anything that you can make out with is good. Otherwise, you guys have the bombs set. You guys pretty much have the score set. It's just
We're allowed to communicate like third person, right? Like I don't like if I like do like something to like investigate and look for where maybe stuff is we want to steal, I can like just tell these guys, or do I have to like actually sneak over to them and quietly tell them?
Kind of cutting out.
Yeah, you're cutting out a little bit. I understood the gist of what you're saying, but I think it depends.
My mic keeps resetting the game. All right.
Yeah, I think it depends on the context in with which you are doing it. Like, if you do it in a flashback and say that this and this is going to happen, and you communicated to them that prior, that's chill. But yeah, you can't just
Okay.
maybe
Yeah.
during your action you led where you were telling them how to place the bombs and what the end game was, but I would allow that, but not just like openly being like we need to do this and this right now, unless you had said that
Well,
during your
Can I do something?
yeah
Yeah.
you can.
Can I try to sneak my way down to this guy who's at the door and like disable him, like knock him out,
Yep.
put him to sleep?
I will say at this moment all attention is off you. I'm going to say this is risky for limited effect, and once again it's just because as far as game mechanics go, these guys are so much higher tier than you. You guys are like, say, levels lower than them. To put it in D&D logic, it's just hard for you to match up with the skill and the ability of these guys.
That's our only way out, isn't it?
The sewer grate that Lil Leo and Co are on.
Oh, I thought they.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I thought they came in from from upstairs. That front door is the front door. I didn't see that. I was only okay.
Now we're chilling on it.
Oh, so I could just sneak over to the sewer and then we could all escape.
Yeah, but I want to trap them. I'm worried they're gonna get out. But we need. I want to. That's why I was gonna mess with the stairs too.
But I thought we had a movie logic bomb.
True.
Well,
Guess
as
I
soon
was
as we
just
get
doing
out,
fun
it can be
movie
10
logic
minutes.
extra. All right.
Let's keep it simple. I'm just gonna actually sneak over to the boys over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna during all the commotion, I'm gonna like sneak around the edge of the boxes and like look and see if I can spot any of the other dead goats. You're like, hey,
You don't even want to
Like,
look
hey.
at drugs.
hey, they're here.
Uh,
They're here.
I will say for Cricket's role, that can be an assist or just you can do it as flavor. Otherwise, if you want to add something, there's that guard there, and I can say that you're like helping him time it, that kind of thing, to make it a better chance of success for him. However you want to go about it, but those are options mechanically, unless you just want it to be a flavor sneak around.
And like throw a little rock over in the corner and have him
Yeah.
look and then run
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah, and I mean, Koa, you can do any action you want if there's something more
Yeah.
in depth you want to do. But I was just saying, as like a simple thing, an assist to him would be something you can do. But you can,
Nah, I'm just doing like flavor, like
'Kay.
trying to get everyone like.
I see it.
hey. Yeah.
I'm just like silently whispering, "Come on, come on."
Yeah.
I suppose can I prowl as a group with Cricket, or do I have to prowl on my own? Since
Oh
I'm,
no,
like,
you're
way in the
prowling on
corner?
your own. You're
Okay.
pretty far away. Group actions are like when you're together. He's like leading you, like you're really close by, and he's like, "Stop, go, go, go," that kind of thing. We had one of those little cutscenes already, or a couple of them.
Do you think they?
I mean,
Do you think
maybe
they
we
planted the
could-
bombs?
Are you prowling then, Cricket?
maybe we could raid this place for some pure ectoplasm before we go.
That's what
Yeah, so-
that's what I was floating. But now I'm getting
So this-
nervous
this
because everyone
black-
else said we shouldn't.
This black goo in here with all the electricity, that's like raw electroplasm. You'd guess all these barrels alongside it are raw electroplasm. And then up top where Chucky is like a small lab refinery area. And then where the golems are, he's been to all these locations, so he knows. This is more of like where maybe the Sparkrites go and they work on the formulas and like really refine it. And Chucky, I'll say this, during your time here, you've noticed that what they're making is a really clean, like electroplasmic energy. Better than normal. They've come up with a new formula to make a cleaner energy. And, that might lead you to believe that you could make a better spark out of it if it's cleaner energy. I poured some more in there.
What if we start a battle between these two guys and then we just walk out of here with all the leftovers?
Well, let's.
God,
I
these
mean, but the place is gonna
golems
blow
scare.
up. Let's
Yeah.
grab what we can and we'll go.
Can I do just like a quick search for like a formula or something in the area I'm in?
We need the product.
Oh, you want to try to?
I want the formula, yeah, like the
Yeah.
recipe.
Yeah,
That'd have to be.
for sure. Definitely a roll. That table has lots of papers on it. You can see that it's got vials of electroplasm. It's got other like little alchemical concoctions. It's got
Study work.
study work. Yeah, I think I'd take that.
Out looking for.
Yeah, I mean studying documents, studying the
looking
table.
for-
It all
looking at
it
all the
works.
papers on the desk, looking for what's important, slide into my bandolier so that I can at least, if we can't get the stuff out, maybe replicate like the way
This
they're
secret
doing it.
Sparkrite
Yeah.
technology. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
because then we'd have control of the two best products in town. All right, that's my story, and I'm sticking. I am almost full of stress, so I don't think I can add any.
Can I survey the situation and see what's gonna go on with? Because it says sense trouble before it happens.
I think I can still help. Sorry, go ahead. Answer, Al.
So can I like survey those guys and see if there's gonna be a fight or what's gonna happen, and if there's any way for me to maybe start one? Because it says gather information about opportunities or exploits.
You can definitely do that. I'll say right now, without studying, it's obvious to you the guards are just trying to push them out before they see anything in here. They're trying to this is like restricted Imperial or something space. The Sparkrites are here. This is like a big deal, and they don't want people in here that aren't supposed to be.
Is my thing ready for me to roll? Need to adjust the...
I think I can. I
That
can help you.
Tony wanted to, yeah.
Oh,
I can get one more free help or whatever, and I'm gonna say that before we met that I warned you about looking out for their recipe and where to look for it. I heard that through contacts.
he was like I heard the man that came up with it is left-handed, so it'll be most likely to be on a left-sided drawer.
No,
And I remembered that.
I think that makes sense. That's why you would have placed your bomb here, so you're in the right location. Like, you could have been in the kitchen right now where
In the
you
left
work by...
location.
I like that, dude. That's smart.
Alright. But does
Alright,
that
so,
give me help, James?
yeah. Tony can hit assist, or do I just press add a dice? I'm not sure.
I think it just adds one, so it's up to you.
Yeah, let's do that. There you go.
Wait, I should have... Wait, oh, I thought I had two.
I think don't you know you get it? You do Tony assist, and then he just
Maybe I
wouldn't take
just
stress. I
imagined
think.
that.
Without stress, yeah.
Alright.
I don't know if it just is dice, so it
Because
doesn't
that's just
matter.
their dice, right?
Yeah, mixed success.
Um,
World.
Hey, the extra
So-
dice did something.
So you
Saved my
you do find them, but as you're studying, Coil's definitely not standing out there in open. One of these things comes to this area and just starts saying, "Intruder, intruder, intruder," and it raises its eyes start to glow.
Oh god.
And it starts charging up. You can see it visibly charging up. And as that happens, these golems start to scatter all over the building. And they're one
Get
standing
behind
here,
Something.
one standing here. So the golems basically just mobilize. One finds you right away, and the other ones are more out now and about. And as I said, you took a devil's bargain last time, and basically these golems existed, but your devil's bargain was that they all had special arcane abilities that enhanced them further. You did, however, find what you were looking for. You have, you found some of the nicely refined electroplasm, which is like one of the raw ingredients for good spark, and you found the actual detailed how to refine it this way, what it takes. And in order to do it, you'd have to have a way to refine Leviathan blood, but even so, you have a little bit of it, but now you have a golem blocking your way. And so we'll go to Cricket now, because you kind of had a plan before that happened, and things went to...
Where they are now.
Cricket,
Yeah.
save me.
I don't know if that's possible.
Get to practice. But different. Yeah, it's like
Okay.
looking right at me, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
What are these things?
I'm one stress away from
Imagine story-wise that, like, the only confrontation happening right now is Coil and the Whispers, Chucky, and this one golem, and then all the guards and these red sashes. These other golems are, like, moving around, lumbering. They're, like, on alert, but they're not staring directly in the path they are. So if you have a plan, you can play it out. It's not like they have line of sight or anything, just however you want to make it work.
Well, I don't know how to help. Hold on a second. Let me look at my playbook. What do I got here?
as you're looking, these guards are pushing the red sashes to the door, and the red sashes like, "We're not afraid of you. Where are the dead goats at anyway? You're hiding them. We know that they're here for a special meeting with you lot." And the guards just keep saying, "You need to leave. This isn't for you here."
Man, I don't know what the fuck to do right now.
I know, me neither. I should
Um,
have just snuck over to you guys. Now I'm in trouble.
yeah, and I don't know about going over to you because then I'm exposed to 3 golems. So
7 minutes on the clock. See it up in the top
7 minutes.
corner. Not actually. I'm just fucking around. It's
I'm just gonna step out from this area and can I take my pistol and just fire it off towards just the red sashes and just try to shoot at a red sash guy and be like, "The dead goats send their regards, you pieces of shit," and then just open fire.
you're going to try to like shoot one, kill one kind of thing.
I'm gonna just shoot him in the leg. Go for a maim. I'm not trying to kill anyone because I don't want those fucking guys coming. But I do want to stir up some shit. I'm gonna use my double pistols. My 2 fine dueling pistols.
All right. Yeah, I'll say this is at this point with everything going on, desperate for standard effect. And all position means in this game is that worse consequences, basically. So you're gonna maim someone if you hit them. Oh, you're just gonna throw boxes at them now.
I did not mean to do that. No, I'm trying to fix stuff and it's just getting worse. What's this white thing I did? I made a text box.
What
Stop
are
picking
you
them up.
doing?
Stop picking them up.
You're out of control.
I want to move the bomb to where it's supposed to be thematically, but
The bomb is where it's supposed to be. The bomb is the little gray box with a spark in it.
oh, what are these goggles I have then?
That
Okay.
was the ammunition you were using to shoot the ghost.
Okay, I'm all done. Sorry.
You're good.
Should be sorry.
All right. What else can I do to make this better than the 2d6 that I have?
You can push yourself. You can take a devil's bargain. Each one gives you a dice. Someone can assist you. I don't. But
What's the devil's bargain?
devil's bargain is basically there's an automatic consequence, but you get a dice. It's just
Oh, it's like we end up hitting golems later.
yeah.
Or
So
was it
like
not that bad?
like the devil's bargain I gave Chucky was that the golems that came eventually had arcane powers, but so
Yeah.
far nothing's happened yet. You know, another one could be like a future event that happens in the game, that kind of thing.
No.
You rolled study. So
Whoopsie.
try that again. I was gonna say that was not a failure.
I thought it was all already set up. My bad.
Click on, yeah, there you go.
Is it desperate or risky?
Desperate for maximum effect. Just
Desperate
And then for
for
great.
standard. No, for
Standard.
standard. So basically, your action's desperate because there's 3 guards, a golem, 5 red sashes, 2 more golems. You're shooting a gun in the middle of the place, surrounded on all sides, and your goal here is to maim one of these guys to try to keep them in here and the fight going. But if you shoot your gun and succeed, you will maim one of the red sashes.
Yeah, whatever. I'm doing it.
Mixed success. Okay, this red sash, this one here is
I see it.
maimed. They drop to the ground. You just shoot this lady right in the leg, and What do you do? I forgot.
I said, the dead goats send their regards, and then I just go, ah. Well, I forgot I was doing an accent. Shit. And then I guess I just take off running towards these guys to try to get in that sewer and get the fuck out of here.
As you start running, this golem here charges up immediately, holds its hand out, and just shoots a giant blast of supercharged energy at you.
Oh lord.
And you
Can I
just
dodge?
take a level 3 harm. Photon burns.
Well, I have this thing that reduces it to a level 2.
You guys also in your inventory have armor as a thing that you can click. It counts as one of your loadout, but each time you use that, it
Oh, it counts as 2.
it reduces the harm by 1.
Okay. So if I click use, is that what it
Yeah.
does?
Yep. So then you take 1 less harm. So you take a level 2 harm off the bat now if you use that.
Well, my thing has... Okay, good. And then I have a bonus that allows me to take less. Or never mind, I didn't actually pick that one. I think,
Oh.
right? Yeah, I didn't. Oh, I should have. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
So-
You drop that down then to a level 2 harm with your armor. This photon beam out of this golem blasts you like in the side as you're running, and it hits this special armor you have and kind of absorbs what you take it, and you just get like severe burns from it on the underside because it heats the armor up so much. It superheats your armor, and you get really bad burns in your rib cage. I just put severe burns as a level 2 harm.
Ow. How far do I get to run? Is that like a thing?
No, you were just shooting. That was just the shooting part. You don't get to take a run action. That's a separate thing.
Oh.
I mean, you can roll again to. You know what?
Oh, that'll be the end.
I'll say you get behind the boxes. That's fine. You run out, shoot, and as you're running away, you get blasted, and you're back with Koa and Little Leo. Koa, you want to do anything, or Little Leo?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Ow.
Ah, fuck! And I'm gonna try to catch him,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna yell, "Where is Chucky?"
where's Chucky?
I don't know where that son of a bitch is.
Is he up?
He's over there. I just got shot. I'm gonna
Fuck,
point
He's
to the
got, like,
northwest.
This weird armor on. You just see this glowing orange spot on it.
I'm gonna.
There's
It's slowly
there's about
dissipating.
about a ton of pure electro plasm over there.
I'm gonna look up at Qua, saying like, as if like, what do we do?
Yeah, Qua. What do we do?
Cool.
Oh my bad.
Qua.
We have a friend named Qua.
Yeah, it was, spells his name that way.
Oh,
He's Vietnamese,
Oh.
or his family was.
I don't know.
His
There's
family
so much
is.
going on.
Yeah,
What
they're
a fun
from there.
time.
They were from there.
You guys know that Electro or Leviathan blood is kind of a volatile compound.
Ooh, shoot it. Shoot one of the barrels. Oh no, wait. We'll lift it up all the bombs and kill us all.
It's a lot of bombs.
What do we do?
I go.
Koa.
Yeah, if Koa can't think of anything, you can go ahead. Give time for Koa to think. Unless you got something. I'm not trying to cut you short. If there's something you want to do, go ahead.
I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Okay. Go ahead,
Or I
Chucky, if you
was.
got it.
And I made a really bad decision after a lot of indecision.
Earlier, that's it. I learned about these.
No, I forgot I had a.
even got
Nice.
a gambit.
I
That is
forgot
very true.
Forgot my
And
gambit.
So I was thinking I could use my tink like a verbal override and verbal override command 626 and then it just like lays down or something. Or
I
could
love
be
that.
like,
That's
yeah.
good. I'm gonna say that is desperate for standard effect. The code exists that you use. This thing's charging up to blast you though, so mixed success or a failure is going to result in kind of the same thing as what happened to Cricket.
And I get a gambit, so I mean I get an extra dice. Or-
Extra dice or increased effect. I will say with increased
Let's do-
effect,
no, don't
you shut
tell
a
me.
couple. You shut a couple of them down.
Oh no. It's just
And I'm going to roll a fortune roll to decide which one of the two is not the one.
let's do extra dice.
Okay.
Yeah, you're about to be bricked down, dude. These things are mean. If you take 4 harm, you die.
Oh, no.
I forgot that I said the code wrong. One of the numbers wrong, and that just
You're nervous, dude. You're
it
nervous.
turned it
Can't
into
think straight.
like angry
Oh
override.
no.
Jockey boy.
You yeah. So one of the golem you pulled apart, it had like a back plate that you ripped off, and right like scratched into it was an override code, and it was kind of hard to read because it was etched into
Or
it
was an
and
outdated
aged.
model.
Or maybe it was an outdated model. Yeah, it might have been the oldest one, and you said that, and this thing just charges up the same, but this one from its eyes just electricity shoots out, just like gets you. And you just get a level 3 harm fried.
Ow. Okay. I've ticked 2. If you take 4 harm, you die, right?
Yeah, and same with you. If you have spots on your loadout, you can use armor to reduce the heat.
Takes 2 slots.
Or not
though,
heat.
bro.
Yeah.
2 slots, bro. We went with normal, both of us, I remember.
I had to be.
I membies.
Chucky went with light because he had to sneak in as a foreman.
I got
Oh
pulled.
no.
The
Uh-oh.
bandolier that's right. I can armor.
Yep.
Out, man,
I know. I would be too.
guys.
You may be fucked.
This is Harry. This is Harry, boys.
For Chucky.
Clock's ticking.
Let's get out of here.
Guys, I'm not like
Let's-
you. I don't get armor.
Leave him behind. We
No,
gotta
it's
get him.
down at the very bottom. Down at the very bottom of your inventory. It's not in your items.
Like it. Chucky,
Never mind.
Chucky knew the risks.
Oh, wrong call. Okay. My armor.
Just
that make.
yeah, just put it as a level 2 harm, also called fried. Your hair is all singed. You know, you have that
Proper
like
the
crazy
bottom.
white hair, and now it's just like sticking around your hat like this up in the air. You got these black burn marks all over you from getting electrocuted by this thing.
I do.
Yeah, you've been getting roasted.
You guys hear like a really confident like command from around the corner, and you just hear.
Just oh, now you're James in it now.
Oh, am I? Dude, it's
Yeah.
probably this microphone. Just straight up changing it.
Yes, there. Now you can do it.
Changed it as I. Weird. Okay. Well, that was what I did, I guess.
All right, yeah, you got electrocuted. Let's see. Coil, are you available?
Semi.
Okay,
So-
you got. Everyone's trying to escape. You got 2 whisperers around you. Your bomb's set. One's charging up electricity in its hands.
I'm gonna take this ectoplasm thing in my hand, and I'm be like, "Do you guys want this?" And I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna whip it up in the air, and hope that they go for it. I don't know, and then
Okay.
take off running.
What kind of action are you going to use for that, my boy?
Ugh.
Buff, he says. It's gonna buff it.
I don't know that action.
Finesse.
Both.
I'm gonna use finesse.
Okay, I'll take that.
You go
Dex.
finesse him.
So I'm gonna kind
No,
of throw it
you're
away,
doing
high
this
up in the air,
kick
but away from the entrance, so they run to catch it. Maybe. And
Yeah.
I have a
Whoa!
shot at the door.
No, don't throw bow!
Yeah, because I don't maybe it destroys the ghost. I don't know.
Ooh, which guy is? He's Coil, right? Isn't he?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Desperate for standard effect. They'll try to. Actually, I'm going to say limited. One of them right now runs off to try to go for it. The one that's not charging up electricity.
Okay. Guess I'll roll then.
Oh my goodness.
We are the best team ever.
Yeah.
Not a single success the entire session today.
You throw it up. The person running after it's like, oh wait, and just lets it shatter on the ground.
They just
Yeah.
watch. They just watch. They just
So
don't
then
care at all.
if that's the case, I'm like shit, and I pull out 2 pistols, one in each hand, and I start firing at them.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. There's a ghost right by you now too.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna fire a bullet from each of my flintlocks at them, and then try to hit them, and then run past them.
Okay, so visually, this thing, the person's like, "Fuck," and then they're like, oh wait, and they turn back towards you. This thing shatters on the ground, and this big, fat, corpulent, butcher-looking man in like a wife beater. His face is all distorted, and he's got this giant cleaver, and he comes out, and he immediately looks at you and is like focused on you, and you pull out 2 pistols, and you can make another action quick. And I will say it is desperate for standard. You have 2 pistols?
Yeah, I'm dual wielding, so I can fire 2 rounds, one at each person.
Alright. I will say that's for standard effect. You're in a pretty hairy situation, and
I'm gonna do skirmish.
I'm for the people here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do skirmish, and I'm
Close.
gonna push myself.
Alright. Success. Okay. Pow.
So what I'm picturing is I blast a shot into each one of them, whether it hurts, kills, whatever. It's enough for me to maybe take off running past them. I don't care if it kills them. I'm just trying to make a hole for me to run.
I think this guy's charging up his electrical hand and he's about to unleash an arc at you, and you just headshot him. That was the wrong person. I just spawned. It was this guy back here, but you just headshot both of them. Just take off running. You're just like pointing almost point blank to him. Just and this ghost is following behind you. Ooh.
Can I hear the blast and be like,
Yeah, you definitely hear the gunshots. You hear all the explosions and yelling and stuff everywhere in this building. But
I just answered no to questions to my professor, even though I have no idea what he said.
fuck
His
all
professor was talking to him while he was role playing.
It's going to shit. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go.
I just killed 2 whisperers and pissed off a ghost. I'm like, run! As I'm running out the room.
Qua. Or, sorry, wrong person. Coil!
What?
This way, mate, this way.
Oh yeah, you went the wrong way, dude.
Uh,
Should have gone down.
I have been growling me. Upon further investigation, not just acrobatic.
Yep.
Reverse obstacle, climb, swim, tumble. So I am going
Backstabbing people, throat cutting them.
Hobbit classic of a sidestep and run through the legs of this giant thing. I'm like, I'm the GTFO. My face.
Risk
got
it
blown
all,
up
dude.
again.
Risk it all.
Was it by doing that?
Yeah, because I'm trying to get out of here now. I got the recipe. I just
Oh my
don't wanna
gosh,
get
he's taking so much stress too.
Yeah.
So as he's doing this, you see the red sashes yelling at these guys. They become fully spooked with everything that's happening. There's been enough, but they're cranking at this door that Chucky rigged up, and are just like, "God, we want it, but we don't want any trouble." The guards are like, "What is going on?"
You guys need to slow them down. If I get past,
Oh, I'm done with class.
like you're giving up.
No, it's over.
Oh no,
10.
I lose a dice because I got fried.
Big up.
Now I can pay attention, sorry.
That's just the
And-
funniest.
I gotta
There's
pee.
something wrong. Someone's done something to the door.
Is this a
You
real
light this
adjustment?
bitch on fire.
Yeah, it'll probably take it away as you're rolling, so you'll be down to 1.
Hey, can
I think I get to decide, but I'm gonna say that your recent burns are affecting your ability to be.
Can I do a flashback?
Yep.
I want to. Let me see what my inventory's got going on.
Lil Leo's got stress to burn too. He needs to come up
True.
with some mastermind plans. But
Save me,
first we'll let
let go.
Cricket.
So, what's going on? Sorry. I'm way behind on anything going on.
Uh, Chucky's
Python
stuff.
programming is pretty intense.
Everything's
Oh,
falling
so-
apart.
If I have in my inventory the arcane implements,
If you look at the northwest corner of the map here, you can kind of get a good picture of what's happening.
but a vial of electroplasm designed to break and splatter on impact, what happens if I throw that? Does it explode or something?
yeah, I
Like-
think it's an explosive of some sort. I'll look in here.
Because I'm wondering if I can do a flashback where I like rigged when Chucky was fucking with the door. I also put like set it up so I could light it on fire if I threw electroplasm at it.
Or
So
my
I could
question
light
is,
that door on fire and make them all panic and be stuck in here.
or my question is, was there any knowledge of these golems beforehand, and do we know what controls them that we could flash
Chucky,
back? To,
Chucky knows but forgot.
Yeah,
That is canon right now.
Didn't we rip one of them apart?
Yeah,
Didn't
I
we
ripped
rip
That
up,
was
I ripped
Chucky,
up an
and
old
he-
model. It was an old model.
but is there a flashback that like we know what controls them, that we could have rigged it ahead of time to take down the golems?
I don't think we found out about him until.
Okay, I didn't know if like while you were working here, leading up to it, if you had learned what controls them.
I did, but.
I think Chucky would be in control of that flashback, but I don't think he has any more stress
Okay.
to kill.
That too.
Gotcha. Sorry, I'm out of the loop.
I don't know where items are in this. There's too many
Yeah,
tabs I
go to
got
the
going.
open playbook for me at least.
Alright, I'm gonna roll prowl.
I wish there was some way for me to help you.
Yeah. Well, what do you
Can I
got,
flash
Lilia?
back to like me?
There's
going,
got to be like a grenade.
me doing like, oh, I don't have anything to give him for that though. Can I flash back to like me being like, okay, you guys are going on this mission. You're gonna need to really get your ins and outs, and I'll be like, Hound, why don't you teach him some prowess and make sure he's up to snuff on how to like sneak around and shit.
Is there any like secret passages or windows he can find to get out?
No.
I'm trying to tumble. I'm trying to.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have. Can I say that I had the Hound help him do that beforehand to get ready for this?
So much going on.
Or is that like too much? Seems.
I will say for 2 stress.
I'll admit, part of the reason I don't
sure.
know how to do flashbacks is because they all feel like cheating, and I feel like I'm
I
not
know,
allowed
it's
to
like,
do
dude, that's
them.
my- seems really specific.
I think that's the
Yeah.
fun part. I think the more specific
Yeah.
you get, the funnier it is.
Yeah.
That is 100%
Like, I
the
was
point of
gonna
it.
say,
Just
what
whatever comes to your head, like
Yeah,
whatever
what if
game-breaking thing. That's
It's
the
like
point because
you
retconning
handed me
anything
the
on the fly?
blueprint,
yeah,
you handed
it's
me
a
the
it's a
blueprint,
retcon of the game
you're like-
essentially.
You were like,
I mean,
the
Okay.
hallway next to the alchemist lab. Like slightly.
I hid
short-
a
it's like-
grenade under the
it's
table.
like slightly shorter on one side, and then I remember that, so I step to that side when I do my juke, and it knocks
Or
the
like-
robot off balance.
One day while I was working, I hid a grenade under this desk just in case.
yeah, and so like
Do you have a grenade
so-
in your
so-
inventory though?
it is.
Do we need that kind of stuff, or can we just literally just make
Well, that's why I was asking about the arcane implements. And then you started taking actions.
I've just been.
I think that you could probably have some sort of arcane explosive.
Like you hid it in one of those desks in a flashback. And you're like, oh, and it's duct taped to the bottom. You rip down and throw it at the golem.
But yeah, so for flashbacks and stuff, the more detailed you get, the more scene I need, and then like it might involve other people, and those flashbacks might come back to get you
Bite you in
because
the butt.
you involved another person in the score. So say like your flashback, I hired the janitor to come hide this here or there, because obviously you guys didn't all go inside this building. You had to have some in. That person can obviously like name you guys to the bluecoats, or like talk to a Sparkrite about you, or this and that. Whatever you do has to have a reason. It can't just be like, well, I went into this building that's super secure and I put a grenade there. There has to be some sort of in to get you there, and that's why flashbacks work. And so far you guys have done everything that makes sense. It's just you're not like Lil Leo walked in and strung the whole place with grenades,
right?
because that doesn't make sense. But say
Or does it?
say someone came in and did something for you, that makes a little more sense. You find a worker and extort him or bribe him or this and that, that kind of thing. That's how flashbacks work more so. It's all made to be cheating and retconning information that happened. That's like, it's all supposed to like be scary, but it's also supposed to be like this was all planned out beforehand.
So, weird question. I think I'm winning. Have I killed the most people so far?
Yes, and
That's not what we're supposed to.
also you start hearing bells ringing. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Ding, ding,
Good thing we're getting out of here.
ding,
Okay,
ding.
so am I just rolling my prowl naked? Long. I'm just gonna do it. One die.
No,
No,
I had the
said
Hound train you.
I said for Lil Leo two stress. He can do this one.
And he's the lowest on stress, so.
Hope I could get extra.
That's quick.
It's time to roll. And I meant that as a pun because I'm tumbling. Yay, I finally rolled okay. Mixed success. which means a
You-
success with absolutely no downside.
Maybe this will get you your scars.
I got blasted by this thing.
he already
so,
got
yeah,
blasted, and then as he
I'm
gets
getting
blasted, he
scarred
runs
pretty
through,
much.
dives through this thing's legs. What is the consequence? What is the consequence?
It rips off his pants, and he runs around naked from the bottom half because it grabs for his legs and only gets his pant legs and pulls them off.
That's so...
This
So now we got a half-naked Danny DeVito running around.
uh, uh,
I thought it
Okay.
was good.
That sounds like a perfect consequence.
you run past this thing, it tries to chase you, and you push it, and barrels of electroplasm spill all over the floor. In front of you and all around, there's now this electric, viscous black fluid all over the floor, and it makes it really hard to move around after you get past the thing. And also, it's just like real volatile stuff.
Am I safe
Little bit of
now?
I don't know about safe, but you're over there somewhere for now. You don't make it all the way back to the guys.
Oh,
You're-
I'm like over here in the...
Yeah, you're like
this-
halfway there.
Bugs.
So do we see him?
I mean, you guys are probably peeking out from the barrels, but trying to stay hidden so you don't alert everything. This ghost is very aware of your presence because it was chasing you.
All right, I'm
You
gonna pull
let
out a
it
fine
ghost.
lightning hook.
And
I'll pull out
It
a
is-
fine lightning hook
okay,
because I still have load available, and I just pulled it out.
all right. This ghost is all up in your grills. There is raw Leviathan blood all over the floor in this building. One of the red sashes got shot. The guards are still shouting. The red sashes are violently pulling at the door. This guard here is trying to help them pull at the door. They're about to wedge it open, and I think I'll start a new clock along with everything else that happened.
Explosion.
No, that is...
That's a big...
Oh, what the
You guys need to get me out of here so we can
Yes.
all get out.
I had an idea, but then the ghost showing up put a damper on it. I was gonna get my climbing gear out and throw you a rope to pull you through the goo.
I was in the middle of doing a flashback to throw a grenade, and then that all got lost in the kerfuffle.
Okay,
Oh,
so you can do
Yeah, do
You
your
can do-
flashback.
your stuff.
I'm
Yep.
sorry.
But there's a new clock, a
Ah,
four-piece
cool.
clock called Escape at this point. The red sashes know that something is up. There was no meeting here. They got called in. They're trying to get out. The door's jammed.
But we are here like it was promised, so
They haven't seen anyone, but
they didn't see me run by yelling. Ah!
I mean, maybe. But at the same
After I
time, it
fired guns.
doesn't look much like a clandestine meeting. It looks like a ghost was chasing you, and you were running for your life, and they saw.
After I just shot two whispers.
Yeah. They didn't see that because you were in an entirely separate room. They probably heard it. They're just really
Right.
curious as to all the chaos going on, but also scared. Anywho, back. Flashback, Cricket.
Do it.
Yeah, I want that fucking door to start on fire when I throw a grenade at it. And when Chucky was rigging up the door, I'll have it be so that he set it that way. Or I helped him set it that way.
You like strung up a firebomb above the door or something?
Yeah. Like a system set up so that it would blow up when I threw a bomb at it.
Or like
Or
like a
start on
bottle
fire.
of like a bottle of something flammable that you could throw something on fire at or something and bust it and
Or maybe I could even
Or like
shoot it.
oil up
Yeah,
the
that's
door
what I mean,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
something very flammable, and if you shot it, it combusted and just rained down all over the door and everybody around it.
Yeah, it starts the door on fire because I want them to be away from the door.
I'm gonna say a 1 stress flashback and need a. Yeah, we'll just do a roll from you. I don't want to make this too complicated. You guys are trying your best right now.
We're learning.
What were you gonna say?
The way you said that.
I was gonna have Chucky do a roll to set up your firebomb for you, but that's why I just
due.
it's we'll say 2 stress and the bomb's there all set up and ready to go.
Oh, okay. I added the 2 stress, so I have 2 left.
Welcome to
Okay.
the club.
All right, so Cricket's doing what's your action that you're gonna use to shoot it?
Hunt. I'm gonna aim precisely with the pistol and shoot and hope
Shoot
it
a
all
bottle
works.
of highly combustible
Anyone want to help him?
He
shit.
has a gambit still.
Oh, I'll
That
use
is
my
true.
gambit for an extra
I
dice.
I can help. I got pistols out. By now, I could have started. Oh no, my pistols are not. I got the freaking electric cookout.
I'll use my gambit for the extra dice.
Because you're currently safe behind these boxes for the most part. Like, people are aware that someone's back there, but they're busy trying to get out of this place, and the guards are coming and all this and that.
And golems are
risk-
running around.
Risky for standard. You want to use your gambit for an extra dice or effect?
An extra dice.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll it up. Alright, here we go, boys.
Roll.
No,
Mixed
no,
success.
never a 6 for. I did get a couple crits though, so
You got a 6.
just give me 6 tonight, you son of a bitch. Yeah, but tonight. Okay,
So-
mixed success.
Chasing that 6.
Yeah.
So what? Like maybe he fires and hits it, but I was slow on getting the lightning thing out to get the ghost, and the ghost tried to attack him.
The door is on fire now. They're probably not getting out anytime soon. It's a wooden door, so I mean, maybe in the long run it helps them. But as for right now, they're like, and yeah. So the
Oh, nice fire effects on the door. Cool.
the ghost with the cleaver remembers you shooting it, and it comes to you and
Leave me alone, ghost.
hacks at you with its cleaver. It gets right in between all you guys, kind of like pulls itself through little Leo, that kind of thing, and is right in front of you and just with his electroplasmic cleaver right into your shoulder.
We gotta get down this hole. We gotta get out of here.
Guys, I still need help too.
We gotta go.
Guys.
Whose shoulder?
Into crickets.
Okay. And I was too slow with my lightning hook or whatever.
Yep.
So then,
That
can I
was
try
his,
to?
that was his consequence.
Right,
How
right.
much harm do I
And-
take from
and-
that?
That is a level 2 harm.
I die. Right? 4? Isn't that death?
Level 2?
I already took 2.
You don't have any harms right now.
No, I got blasted by a golem earlier.
Oh, then it goes up to a level 3 harm, which
You
isn't
upgraded by
good.
1.
Yeah, so you're upgraded by 1, and you're just like gravely wounded, we'll call it, with all your wounds going on right now.
Shit. And then can I react by trying to like wrangle this stupid ghost?
Yep, sure can. What are you gonna use to do that?
I got that, like I said, that hook I pulled out of
Yep,
my.
I meant action wise. I got
Oh,
that.
gotcha. I'm going to use skirmish, I suppose.
All right.
And push yourself is 1 stress, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna push myself. I got 2 stress left, but I don't want to fail. So And I still fucking fail.
You fail. This thing,
I failed so much tonight.
yeah, it's going well.
Yeah, we're all rolling
That's how
terrible.
it
You've
is.
had one success for like 12
Mhm.
14 rolls.
Yeah.
We're just gonna do this. 2 more to the escape. The door's burning quickly. The clock's down to like 2 minutes. And this ghost turns towards you. Ko and Little Leo, you guys should really take actions. I don't feel like you guys have, other than a couple flashbacks here and there, haven't done much. And then we'll go to Chucky after that. Take some action, boys. Help out.
Do you guys have ghost
here.
hooks?
I do have like a ghost repelling device. I also have a grenade.
Something to do with this ghost that is literally murdering me would be pretty cool.
Okay,
Probably
so
about
I'll
to
use
murder
my
me.
spirit. I'll use my spirit bane charm. I'm gonna whip out this old charm.
What does it look like?
I'll post it in the thing. Does that work for you? Did it show up?
Yeah.
They're all unique. I wanted you to describe what your Spirit Bane charm looks like.
Oh, it's a little ghost with like an arrow through it.
Nice. just a shot ghost.
Yep.
Fuck the ghosts.
And I'm gonna hold that up to it, like this is what will happen to you.
What action are you using for that?
Oh no. I will use my attunement, and I'll really stress myself out to give myself 2 dice.
You can only do it once, but I will give you a devil's bargain. That. What's the devil's bargain? That no matter what happens, one of the red sashes escapes. What do you think about that one? Huh?
Okay. You ready?
You haven't added any bonuses yet. I can add the devil's bargain with 1 dice, but you still need to add your push
Oh, I
yourself.
still gotta click on the thing.
Sorry.
I'm glad you're comfortable continuing with the content,
It's
Chucky.
supposed to be anonymous.
Well, it doesn't work very well if you say sorry afterwards.
It's just...
Oh, son of a gun. This thing roars around and just slashes at you with its cleaver.
Remember, you can resist. Press 2, but
Well, I took 2 to do that, I think, right?
Yeah. And so it slashes at you. You take a level 2 harm.
do armor though.
Oh,
Armor.
Can we
Bring
just
it.
like retreat?
yeah, I will definitely try to use my armor.
Okay. So scroll all the way down to your bottom of your inventory. Click on the armor. Man, this is a pretty intense score.
I don't have any armor.
All the way down at the bottom. You got to scroll all the
Yeah,
way down.
Oh, I gotta
There's
equip it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like in the.
Okay, gotcha. I've equipped
Now
it and
you've-
then used it.
So a level 1 harm will take a just minor cut, and you can put that in your character sheet as well by I think you go to play, and I'll just do it.
Oh, you know what? To be honest with you, I didn't realize that that just rolling blank automatically gave you a stress, and then pushing myself will give me another one. I don't want to knock myself out of the score because I think that'd be fucking retarded. I am not going to help Alex, and I'm going to just try to crawl down the sewer hole because
Okay.
I can't do anything against ghosts but run.
All right. I'll take that. Yeah, we'll retcon that. What are you gonna use to? I'll say it's occupied with other people, and you just crawl out. Whatever. It wasn't focused on you.
Occupied me trying to wrangle it.
Yeah, exactly. So
I just try and like grab Alex and like pull him back like down the hole with us or something. Like,
yeah,
just
sure.
Drag
Yeah,
him.
that'll be an action of some sort for sure. Yeah, he's definitely like
that was
he's like
smart.
he got slashed by this thing, and like blood and gore spray all over the box, and he's like leaning against it right now, like clutching himself. And you grab onto him, and
I genuinely don't know what would.
What are you good?
Finesse?
Command?
Whatever you're
Finesse?
good at, just try to make it work.
I would guess finesse maybe.
Yeah,
All right,
finesse.
look at a skill you're good at and then explain it that way.
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely a finesse move.
Hey, finesse is so you got a dice in that. That's good. That's good enough. You finesse me into the sewer hole.
Might as well push myself too.
It fixed the athletics versus like.
Yeah, if you've got dice, push yourself, or if you've got stress, I mean. Or just push yourself, get an extra
Makes
dice.
sense. It gives you one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it gives you
costs 2
stress,
stress,
too.
but it gives you 1.
nice. So everyone but Coil and Chucky is out right now. The consequence is
F you, maybe.
The consequence. It's so funny to me. Him sitting there like, the one consequence is, and I look up, and the whole fucking building's on fire. There's a bunch of people in here. There's dead people. There's a
Half
ghost.
our party's like really dead.
I know.
Chucky's pretty much screwed.
There's a lot of consequences
What are
already.
hive merchants doing here? What did hive merchants all of a sudden show up for?
yeah. There was 2 that were here the whole time that I forgot about, so I was gonna give you guys an extra little bit of help. Consequence is that 2 more come around, a golem and this mysterious guard, and they see you guys as you crawl in. They've ID'd you.
Fuck.
Yeah, they're about to get blown up. How
Yeah,
much time is left
photographic
on the bomb?
memory.
That's what I was wondering.
1 minute and 30 seconds. For Chucky's sake, he gets a +1 dice on his next roll as these 2 hive merchants just come barreling out these cutters, and they go toe to toe with these golems.
What are hive merchants? Sorry.
They were thugs that came along. They're part of
Mm-hmm.
a group you're friendly with that
Okay.
said they'd come help.
I probably missed all that.
No,
That
this
was
was
from
the
last
previous session.
Was it?
I just forgot
Yeah.
about him up until this point.
I forgot
So
about
did
the
I.
last session, so.
But these guys are like, "Get out of here! We got him!"
Don't
All
be
right,
retarded,
Chucky.
man. The thing's going to explode as I'm heading
It's
down.
Chucky, you have a question?
Queuing up.
I saw the hand up. Me?
These guys shout, "Make sure you make the finest the best electrogasm for the hive!" And they jump on top of these golems and start wrestling them.
So-
Go ahead, Chucky.
Want to use this distraction, my prowl. He can tumble, time, and roll, and like time runs.
All right.
So I have a weird off a weird question. Do these high people know our plan and know to follow Chucky out, or are they just cannon fodder,
It sounds like
dying? I don't know. I'm asking.
They knew to some extent, but they can tell that this has really gotten to hell. This is certainly not the plan.
They know to try to get out right behind us.
Yeah.
All right. I just wanted to know that. I
Like
didn't want it to
everything-
be on us.
Yeah, everything
Like,
in this game is like as planned until stuff like this happens,
Right.
where you guys are surrounded on all sides by enemies,
I just
bravely
want-
wounded.
Right. I
Yep.
didn't know if they were sacrificing themselves or if we're gonna blame for their deaths or.
No, they're just bad boy cutters. They're tier 4. They can go toe to toe with these golems probably.
Right. And they know to follow us out as soon as we leave.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I want to make sure is like they're not gonna like Chucky's gonna get out and we're gonna get out and then they're gonna blow up with everything. We're gonna blame for their deaths and it's gonna come back on.
Well, that potentially
I
could
get
still
you,
happen.
bro.
Right. But I just want to know what their thought process was. If we
Yeah.
knew like they knew to get out because shit was going down.
All right, go ahead and make your roll, Chucky. For what?
You said he was getting an extra die.
For you said. And besides, I'm losing it right away anyway. Bro.
Yeah.
Great success.
Okay, yeah. So for that, I think what happens is that these hive merchants are just bad dudes, and they just like
Murder
pull out their
golems.
blades and just annihilate these golems. They should have been helping the whole time, and
They escort you out.
No, they don't see.
No, they're on your side. They're
I don't
helping you
care.
get out.
They still don't see.
Oh, you're that because you're critical. Got it.
they saw you at first, but yeah, then he disappeared. But they took those suckers out, and they start making their way out too. They probably just go through the front door, where there's less hubbub going on. They're like, "We're getting out of here." They
Excuse me, sir.
Can't get through.
knock out
can't
this
get through
this
Jimmy's mess.
this Chucky. You make it through the grate. You've escaped, and Coil. Just you left with this ghost.
I'm going to. I'm going to throw an ectoplasm vial at this ghost and then just dive for the hole.
Cool. I like it.
That's my last carry point. Or wait. And I suppose that'll be a finesse move.
Right now it's desperate for standard effect. It'll disperse the
And
ghost.
I got one stress point left, right?
Yep.
I'll push myself for that last one.
Pretty sure it costs 2, doesn't it?
Oh, fuck yeah, it does. Alright.
Does it cost us?
I think it just costs 1 to assist. But I'm not
Does-
sure.
Knock me out.
I was gonna say, does. Oh, yeah. Damn it. I was gonna say, does Chucky grab me as I throw it and drag me to the hole?
I was gonna do something like that, but I would.
Alright, well, I guess. Ugh, God.
I think we're all one away from getting knocked
Yeah,
out.
you
Alright, well,
guys.
Fingers crossed. Here I go.
If you haven't been helping enough.
Oh, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. So I throw the vial in his face and I dive for the hole.
Okay. You hit it with the vial, and this thing disperses in this explosion, this bright glow of energy. Electricity shoots all over the room. The guard throws his hand over his eyes. The golem is like getting ready to light up and shoot you. But Bo, the corpulent butcher ghost, you've made an enemy of him today.
Oh, I bet. I've trapped him. I tried to wrangle him. Now I've thrown shit at him. Yeah, I'm sure he.
You guys.
With the goddamn ghost.
I feel like your character. Just like
No,
you
I'm
can
a ghost
see-
hunter,
you can just
technically.
see 'em, so-
Oh.
Yeah,
I
he's like
just
a
have
Ghostbuster.
Oh,
yeah, I just have a weird fixation with ghosts also, so like I spend my free time hanging out with ghosts.
I just imagine him as Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Really awesome.
But like when Slimer showed up, he just like punches him in
Yeah.
the face.
That's like just me. Like I hate ghosts, but at the same time, I have friends that are ghosts. It's one of those weird things.
One of those weird things. We made
Okay,
it, guys. We did it.
So ending cutscene, you guys are like in the canals on your private boat that you guys own, going out. The clock ticks down. Little penguin man looks at this steampunk watch on his wrist and like taps at it, and all of a sudden, like what you thought was gonna be a really controlled explosion, all of Coleridge just like shudders for an instant. Like the whole district shakes, and there's just
What the
this
fuck?
giant mushroom cloud that pours from this building.
So is that
And
like a reaction from the electroplasm?
you just see like the ground like reverberating and shaking, and these shockwaves get sent through the city, and all these buildings topple. Just hear screams as like a couple city blocks just is decimated by this explosion. And you guys come out the culvert area, and you just see, like, normally Coleridge is belching smog and smoke and the city's dark, but you just see this massive fireball released into the air and just like hear chaos and pandemonium from the outside.
I'm gonna turn to Chucky and be like, "What kind of bombs did
Yeah,
you buy?"
Yeah. What did you make? This is supposed to be controlled.
I might have gone a little extra in just to be safe. You guys kept saying we had to be sure the building was destroyed.
So what you're saying is we could have done this with one bomb, not three?
Maybe. I better.
So we didn't have to.
Better safe than
We
sorry.
didn't get paid. We
We
didn't
didn't-
get
Also, I
payment for
forgot-
partial.
I forgot
So-
that all the electrogasm there was gonna be explosive.
We didn't have to worry at all about those red sashes getting away.
How many people
that-
did you kill?
I mean, even if they're outside, they were still dead.
How many people did you kill?
I
Well,
don't know.
How many can we guess?
Is this like a cataclysmic
our-
event? Did we just like kill the city? Did we just like
Just
create a bunch
section.
of
Like game
violent
over.
ghosts and shit
I mean, we've
inside the
killed
city?
probably killed like 1,000 or a couple thousand people, right? Or not?
Probably a couple hundred.
Yeah, but guys, I got
That's
the
still
secret
Oh my
devastating.
god, we just fucked up.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean,
You fucked up pretty
I got
bad.
the secret recipe.
Hey, we were contracted.
Hey, we're getting 8 coins though.
Good thing everybody that knew
Good
anything about it was
recipe.
dead besides us, huh?
And we're the
As
only
we're going
ones
on.
that know how to make this new flavor of
8
spark.
coins.
What in the fuck just happened back there? God damn it. I'm like bleeding out. Oh, fuck, I'm hurt.
What happened back there is a job well done.
We did it. We did everything.
we got 2 missions, 2 birds, 1 stone.
And what are you talking about? We lured the red sashes in. We blew up the building, and the red sashes died.
We did it.
We
Yeah.
Yeah.
we did everything.
Alright, let's
We're
go
gonna
collect
get
our
we're
loot.
gonna get 6 coins, and our territory's gonna expand vastly.
Yeah.
And we're gonna probably be super feared and hunted.
And we
Everyone's
have
gonna love us.
and we have a new
We'll
recipe
lick our
for
wounds.
spark.
You
Look
get
all
all the
wounds and
bitches.
rest. Alright, let's go back.
Get all the
guys-
bitches.
And
now.
honestly, this recipe is pretty explosive. Maybe we can start selling weapons.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
Exactly. Why not? See, no one has a reason why not. And
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea. Drugs and weapons.
So we just kind of became weapon dealers.
Well, we'll see.
Potential.
Yeah, I won't go into it, but as you guys are coming out of that culvert heading towards Night Market, which is this like bright district with all these electroplasmic lanterns and people looking about, you see everyone just like turn and look at this big fireball, and you see the spirit wardens, the crows. They're flying through the air with their steampunk like bronze wings around the area, and just like 50 of them start swarming around trying to figure out how to clean up this mess.
We've overloaded the cleanup crew.
Oh, Oh no, it's so terrible. Look, oh no. I'm just like I'm like the crowd's all. I'm just blending in.
You guys, I mean, you guys are in your boat still, but you just
Oh, yeah.
from a visual standpoint see all this as you guys are
Yeah.
just like paddling down this
Like,
canal.
job well done.
Yeah. So I mean, that was a score. You guys did it. That for a second score. I don't know how to play this game, but I think we did pretty good.
Back to
That
the
was
map.
yeah.
Thanks for the cool factory map, James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oops,
Yeah.
I clicked on the thing you did. My
Uh-oh.
bad.
Uh-oh.
It
What'd
was
that
fun.
do?
That's okay.
Alright,
I
We'll
gotta
just-
make one more
map
drink.
so-
Ah! I was teleported without my permission.
Oh, here we
Nobody even asked me.
I'm
One of
God here.
So we're back at our base now.
Cruel.
I can't see
A
shit.
cruel and uncaring God. Yes, I need to
Yeah.
rest. I'm severely hurt.
I'm going to the hideout. I'm at.
I need some
You can
healing.
meet me there if you want. I don't
I
give
need
a
some
shit.
sexual healing.
Well, I'm not gonna do that. But I'll have a beer. I'll have a beer with
The,
you.
the last thing you remember is me standing over you, taking a big hit of spark, and look at you go, job well done. And it's this shit's blowing up in the background.
Phasing in and out of unconsciousness, all burned and stabbed and blasted by golem magic.
So you guys went to your hideout?
Mhm.
I'm at the hideout. They can go wherever they want. I'm having a beer at the
Yeah, I'll
hideout.
go to the hideout.
Whoa, this is big explosion right now, James? Ah,
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
dang
we're
it!
Yeah, that's-
Dang it! I missed the explosion.
I ran into it. I'm dead now.
That's fine. But, you know,
Dude, that wasn't that far from our place. Holy shit. We're only
No,
10 blocks
just
away.
right down the road.
yeah, good thing
Okay.
we
Is
our place okay?
I gotta take a piss quick.
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't actually right down the little road. You guys are in a different district. I just mean it's
Okay.
relatively
Do we want to
close.
hang out in our
So
hideout or in the Our hideout's good.
our hideout's
I-
behind inside the speakeasy,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I say we go get high.
You would.
We can
Alright,
get
fine.
high here. Sit down, take a load off.
Alright, fine.
Let's relax. He did.
It's
it.
also in the future.
The
can
traffic
probably-
says
He
that
pulled it off.
Skip my class and just watch it at a later date. But I wanted the first one to be live, so sorry I was absent for most of this one.
It's all good. We're gonna go to downtime quick and just kind of go over what happened as far as, and that pretty
Get that
much
out of the way.
covered this whole thing. And I think next session will be like all of downtime, like the activities you guys do and stuff. But so by default, you guys get 2 rep, plus 1 rep for tier higher. You guys tangled with a few different tiers, but we're gonna do.
We really batted out of our ranks there, but
I'm gonna give you guys 7 rep for that.
woo!
That me.
Well-
infamy.
It means we're going places.
Dude, we're
Yeah.
Go to your
Everyone's gonna love us, dude.
crew sheet. Oh, you
How do-
filled up your tracker.
How do we get to the cruise sheet again?
It's
It's-
you hit that little people thing on the pop out on the right side and open crew sheet.
I think we need this. This after that successful score.
Oh
The
yeah.
Dead Goat song. I didn't get to
It's
listen to it very. I
under
was in class, so
crew.
I couldn't even listen to it.
To the right of the dead goat's name.
This is a different sound clip.
I enjoyed that one.
Okay, what's reputation do?
That's fun.
So rep is basically like how
What do we
cool
add?
your crew is. When you fill your rep tracker, though, you can go up in tier. However, in order to go up in tier, you you have to pay to go up in tier. That's like buying better goods, maybe getting new gang members, that kind of thing. You have to pay for that. So your new tier equals the tier level times 8. And that's how many coins it costs to advance. So you need 8 coins to get to tier 1.
We have that right now, don't we?
Uh,
Or are we at 7?
We just
You're
got
at 7.
Because yeah, we spent one of the 2 coins that we were given.
Yep.
Damn it.
So we're close.
Well,
Close.
we can't just spend it all. I don't want to ever be broke.
Right.
Well,
So it makes
so-
sense not to.
You can't have more than 8 coin right now. I guess you could. You guys can carry up to 4 coin on each of you as well. But in your safe house, you can only have 4 until you unlock vaults. Then you can have 8. You can stack that.
Yeah.
But so right now you guys will have 7 coin when you get paid. That hasn't happened just yet. But tier basically is just a reflection of how badass your crew is. Essentially, the higher tier, the better your building, your base, how much you guys can do and how much people fear you.
So we're flying right now because of that.
You guys are flying. I think you got 4 rep the last one and 7, so that perfectly filled you guys up. I wasn't even paying attention at all. That's just how that worked out. So coin. As you guys are all beat up and battered,
We're gonna need a little bit of downtime after that one.
God. Fuck's sakes.
Can afford
'Cause
it.
I'm full stress. Like if I got one more point,
Yeah,
I was done
think we
for.
pretty much.
this guy comes walking into your safe house. Hey there, boys.
Hey,
Job well done, I guess.
who are you? Who
This
let
is
you
the guy
in?
who paid us.
It's me, Chucky. What are you talking about?
Oh,
You
sorry.
losing it?
I
It's me,
got zapped.
Cortland.
I got zapped pretty good.
The fuck, man? Or no, that's not my voice.
What the fuck am I carrying right now?
You want a beer?
The fuck, mate?
What?
Way more.
What's
Press X to drop.
There were way more
Uh.
people there than we originally intended.
I never told you how many people were going to be there. That's your job. That's why I said it was out of our hands. We do smash and grabs. I knew that was above us. I didn't expect you to blow up a couple city blocks. That was a lot of innocence gone. But for the greater good, that kind of thing, I
Yeah,
guess.
it was pretty cool, right?
Well, the red sashes they added.
Collateral.
They added to the explosion. They made it all. It was gonna be controlled, and then they came in with explosives because they were gonna explode us. And it made bigger explosions.
Yes. So it's all their
No,
fault,
all
really.
their fault.
He's right.
It's a
It was
display.
their fault.
No, we did it. It's a display of our power.
Either way,
Which
it's
one is
pretty
it?
great.
It's a little
I
both.
think it's
Little
the
A, little
second.
B.
I say the second.
Was to blame it on them.
Yeah, I mean, we did part of it, but they made it. They made it
Oh
worse than
God,
what it should have been.
Yeah.
He's just reverse psychologying this guy right now. He's
Just
like,
completely forgot about it right at the end.
I don't
It's like-
blame you.
Yeah, and Koa's just like, why are you guys lying in front of me?
He's like, shut up, Koa.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so yeah, I guess it was a display of our power.
Whatever.
Also, we're getting into weapon dealing, by the way. If you're interested in our power.
Potentially. We haven't even workshopped it. Could we take one
No,
night
sorry.
off? Could we
Sorry.
take one night off?
Oh, my bad. I just got right into the next thing.
he's interested in our power.
You guys, what are you talking about dealing weapons? Oh, you guys don't spark.
We just
Yeah.
we might
We're sticking to
discover a
Spark for
good
now. You might branch
formula.
out.
We're
Yeah.
gonna start wheeling and dealing lots of things.
Chill out. No, don't listen to these.
Apparently, we
guys.
can create the equivalence of a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, you saw what we can
One
do.
step at a time.
You guys know, right, that just Leviathan blood is very volatile, right?
Yes.
Oh,
we all
That's
did.
why we used it in our bombs.
We
How did
know
you guys
that.
make it out there? If you thought you made super bombs? You're in a Leviathan blood factory. That shit's crazy dangerous.
We knew that.
Yeah. That's
we
what.
knew
That's why.
that.
That's
You
why we
said
took the
it was-
tunnels out.
We were
We
screwing
said
with
there was
ya.
no partial pay if it didn't get blown up. We made sure
Yeah.
it was blown
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
We had to-
Hey,
we
got
had
you
to
us
guys
cover
did the
everything.
job. You guys did the job. Them
I mean, we took care of all the competition.
industrialist pigs won't be coming around much around there anymore, right? There's nothing to come back to. I mean, job well done, fellas. Not the way that I would have probably gone about it, but you did it nonetheless. I
Well,
mean,
shut up.
Well, obviously, you wouldn't have thought about that.
No.
You fucking
No.
hired us. Fuck sakes. Stupid piece of shit. You would have
Everybody's
gone
got
about no way. You would have
They're-
gone about by hiring
They're
someone else to do
they're a
it.
little wound up.
Just like you
So,
did.
I'm gonna ask.
We
Where's
would
our
like a
coin?
tip though. Like
yeah,
extra
he
pay.
pulls a pretty like large satchel off his hip, like a bag of just slugs, like silver coins, gold coins, and just drops it on this table. And it's like, here you go. Gives you 6 coin.
All right.
Now
Now the
Uh,
question is,
Not bad
do
at
we
all.
let you leave with the knowledge of what we've done?
Jesus Christ.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
That's not the way we do.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
I mean, just kidding. You're good. Just seeing how you're gonna react to that.
You don't know what I've been through, man. Don't threaten me.
Oh, I wasn't a
Better-
threat.
Better.
Yeah, he'll bite your eye off.
Nah, dude, we were. All right. Oh, sorry, mate. We were just testing you. You know how it
Yeah.
goes.
Just test. I want to see how you reacted.
To be clear, he was
You
testing it
passed.
on me.
It's been a stressful day.
What, me?
Listen, Chucky, this
That's
freak over here, the glowing eyes.
What?
Keep an eye on him.
I mean, touche. I have been the biggest murderer of anybody so far.
I don't trust him. I don't like the look in his eyes. You
Listen, if
keep
you
an
want-
eye on this one.
Okay,
If you want to be
that's probably a
cordial
good call.
and come in here, you can. But do not talk shit to other dead goats. He will
He
not
just-
leave here.
He's got a point. Hear him out.
He threatened to kill me just
I
a
know.
second ago.
No. It's a joke.
You
I
just
just
said it
wanna see
He
how
wasn't.
you
did say,
react.
he
He
did
was
say it was a joke.
clearly joking.
Whatever.
And that it was
Maybe-
a test. It was a joke and a test. He said
Yeah.
both of those
Better
things.
friends,
I did,
Chucky,
I
or the
mean-
jobs might quit coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shut
No,
up.
we don't want that to happen. Right? Right, guys?
Yeah, right.
We don't. So
Eh?
ignore these fucking.
He's got.
He walks out the door. So your crew takes heat depending on how high profile
Oh,
the
Jesus
operation
Christ.
was.
I think it was
I
I
pretty.
doubt anyone even noticed that.
Yeah.
He really flew under the radar with this
I
one.
don't.
Probably wasn't a big deal at all that we
What's
just
the
exploded
lowest
2
number?
full city blocks.
So we take what, like 5 heat?
That's a bit much, I think.
Do you guys think it was?
How much
Hey,
slack?
hey, hold on a second. Do you guys think it was smooth and quiet, contained,
Smooth and
loud
quiet.
and chaotic, wild?
I'm guessing we take
quiet.
9 heat.
It was wild.
It was
Smooth,
pretty
dude. That was
wild.
smooth as
Based
butter.
off reading everything.
Everything went according to plan.
I
Yeah.
like how he just has to read out the options.
I know. You just put your head down like, oh no.
You guys take a cool 10 heat.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well,
No, that
We're
seems
rising
like a
quickly
lot.
in all
How many
categories.
pies does that fill up?
Wait, how much
With
heat,
with fame comes infamy.
how much
Sorry.
heat did we have after the
Fine.
first one?
Like 2.
So here's the thing. You can incarcerate a crew member, a friend, a contact, or a framed enemy to drop your wanted level. You guys officially have a wanted level. You're level 1.
We wanted to frame the red sashes, right?
How does incarcerate work?
Ooh, we did want to frame them. How's that make? Does that all play into this in any way?
Can we incarcerate dead ones?
That was part of. That's why
Where's
we left
Frankie?
them there. By like, you know.
It's not happening right now. I'm just saying, like, if you guys were to voluntarily turn yourselves in, you could do that as a score. you guys could try to frame someone for what happened to get them incarcerated, and that would
Oh.
take heat off of you. But as
Yeah.
you guys remember, I said one of the red sashes escaped.
Even
That was the guy we framed
That's
right
the
there.
guy we gotta frame.
I'm gonna say it's Koa's enemy, Brill. He
Ah,
happened out of the corner
That
of his
guy.
eyes to see the chaos happening, watched you guys crawl into that tunnel, and he bolted for it and made
Yeah,
it
but
into.
He never
The-
saw through the disguise, so
Was it
Koa's
catch
in the
every-
clear, right?
He didn't notice Koa. Nope, that clock never got filled, but he did see you guys escape
That's
below.
one silver lining. Koa,
we
you can
catch him-
you can just stay out of like cover our tracks with it. You can just stay home.
perfect.
Frank might get arrested though.
Can I add it? Can I add
But-
a layer of stress to hear rumors of him escaping? Who he was?
What if we brainwash Brill and Frank? Frank for the
And then we frame Frank. It's foolproof.
Brill
I mean, Frank is
incarcerated as Frank.
Hmm.
All right, we'll think about this later. Let's go to the entanglement roll before
Alright,
you
sorry.
guys. That's a future thing.
He's
It
actually-
might depend on this roll here. Gang trouble or the usual suspects. One of your gangs or other cohorts causes trouble because of their flaws. You don't have a gang, so that doesn't work. The bluecoats grab someone in the periphery of your crew. One player volunteers a friend or vice purveyor as the person most likely to be taken.
Isn't Nick or
My chick was taken last time.
yeah? I was say my ghost guy. He's taken, right? So
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
you
running
got-
out of options here, guys.
I'll take one. I'll let one of my guys go.
Well, it kind of needs to make sense within the context of the story
I
as
think
well.
Frank gets taken, right?
Hey, didn't Jordan help us at some point for this? Or was it something else? 'Cause I had my boy
Sure.
help me.
I think Frank gets taken.
Who's Frank?
He's the one that spread all the rumors.
The damn
Oh,
fucking
Koa?
Makeup guy.
Our ex-member.
No, Frank.
He's our ex-member.
They're looking for Frank.
Yeah.
But
Our ex-member that
That's for
spread
the
all the
heat.
rumors.
Different.
Do you want to go in there in disguise as Frank, Koa? You see a wanted poster for Frank on the walls?
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna break out.
You see you see these classic wanted posters, and it's of like Koa in really, really bad makeup and prosthetics and stuff, and it's just like wanted for near genocide. Just kidding. But pretty bad stuff. And
And every mission we go on, one gets beat up because of it.
so
We
make a
murdered.
fortune roll if they resist questioning. 1 to 3 plus 2 heat. So Frank, I don't
We're
know.
really-
Either
Yeah,
we really
I'll d-
Koa-
Frank.
It's Frank as Koa.
Yeah.
Koa's pretending to be Frank.
Yeah.
Go as Frank.
Yeah.
you can also pay them off with 1 coin.
No.
Oh,
We worked
just
so
do
hard
that.
for this.
We could do that. Yeah, I like that option better because we have coin and we don't have enough to do the next thing we want. So we
I
gotta make more
don't
coin.
want him going to jail.
It's up
But
to
a
dude,
coin.
we worked so
It's up to
hard for
Koa.
those coins.
It's up to Koa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
send
if Cole wants to go to
him
jail
fuck
for the coin, that's
Like,
on
no,
him.
the coins have to
I
stay.
mean, I feel like he wants to. So
Yeah. I'll do.
We'll let him make. Ultimately, the decision's on him.
okay.
Let's
So
do it.
you're not going to jail right now. They're taking Frank in for questioning unless you want
Right.
to
Oh, right.
just turn yourself in.
No, just Frank.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Can I give him something in my inventory or no?
I'm so confused.
it's
Same.
just a pretty basic thing. I just roll a luck roll, and
You're gonna take him in for
one of
basic,
2 things
normal
happen to him,
questioning,
but
and
we're
he's
just gonna
be
play
like,
it out
was
as a
me, I'm
scene.
Frank. It was
All right,
me.
fine. I have a find cover identity item, which allows me to pretend to be somebody else.
Oh, so you
Yeah,
wanna
I-
get beat up? Frank?
Koa's got his kit, but right now none of that really applies because we're in downtime
Right.
and there's not all the items and stuff. Basically, Koa, how do you get taken in by the Bluecoats? How did they find Frank instead of Koa?
I'm gonna be. Well, I know they're looking for someone, so I'm gonna be dressed up as Frank. Like going around. Like, hey,
Prosthetics.
do you know I used to run with the dead goats?
How often?
You're
how
like
many
you're like buying
times-
honey at the farmer's market.
How many
But you got
times?
Let me
prosthetics,
tell
right?
ya.
You got different nose, you got different ears.
Yeah, yeah. I got my like little get up on, but I'm gonna
You're
be
you're in,
Oh,
you're in
Lordy.
night market and
Me,
like
Frank.
classic movie scene. You're standing like next to a wanted poster that you don't notice you do, and you're
Yeah.
saying that,
Hmm.
and you can clear as day see a blue coat just down the street, or not even down the street, but just like 10 feet away, and you say that, and he glances at the wanted poster, and then you and back and does a double take, and he's like, "Hey, you're coming with me."
You're like, why are you harassing me? I'm just out here hanging out.
Yeah. What do you want with me, Frank, the ex-dead goat? What? Do
You're coming with me now, buddy. And he grabs you by the scruff of your shirt and starts like pulling you down to the
Hey!
ground and grabs you behind, puts these little manacles on you. And
Ow!
Ow, they're so tight.
he takes you into like a random alleyway and just throws you against a wall and starts like being like, "Who was it? The dead goats that caused the explosion? Was it them?"
Yep. No.
Yep.
It's the red sashes.
No, I was just
Yeah.
talking. I was just talking with some red sashes before they ran off to the factory. They said they were gonna blow it up.
We got multiple reports saying that the dead goats were there. We got files on them now. They're just piling up in the investigator's office. Don't you lie to
Yeah,
us, Frank.
They said they were gonna try and frame the dead goats.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
+2 heat. He throws you to the ground. Says, "You're a fucking liar, Frank. If I see you around here again, I'm gonna whoop you, boy."
And get
No.
like a sway attempt or something.
Plus two.
No, it was just a luck roll. That's all it is. It's just a pretty
You
basic
failed
mechanic.
it, so you got lucky.
Damn it.
You got lucky. You got thrown to the ground, not arrested.
I want a more
Yeah.
gullible cop.
No, you're good. Just let you go.
He pulls out a little notepad and starts writing down. Walks away from you.
Oh no.
How many times have you gone out walking around dressed as Frank for this?
Only a handful.
That was my question.
All right, and that brings us to downtime activities, which I think we'll start with next week and then get into planning the next score and this and that, and maybe getting into it. But for now, that was a pretty good sesh, boys.
Yeah, I'm sad I missed like the
Yeah.
first hour of it.
Yeah, so what
Yeah.
happened the first
At least
hour
one after
was
Or
basically they just continually got surrounded by more and more enemies as they tried to figure the way out. Chucky found some plans for this more highly refined electroplasm, or
More
yeah,
You're
electrogasm.
gonna have two good stuff.
We got a new electrogasm.
just missing the one component that turns it into spark instead of the
Blood.
the refined blood. So you guys are one step closer to maybe having a super superior product, the extra good stuff.
Nice.
But yeah. So you guys did that, made 6 coin. You guys, within the matter of weeks, are a pretty feared gang. You guys are also super beat up and stressed out. So
Oh yeah.
part of this game, like next week, if you guys want, you can spend all your downtime activities clearing stress. It's pretty unlikely you're going to heal all your wounds and clear all stress, so you're going to go into the next score a little messed up. If you take
have
an
a
easier
doctor.
one,
Now.
Yeah, we'll have to take it easy.
yeah, but you only get 2 downtime activities unless you spend coin. You get 1 extra one per, like, whoever spends the coin
Always.
gets 1 extra. But so you guys can do that. Otherwise, another part of this game is you can always introduce more dead goats.
Mm.
Oh,
Right. And also, after my class tonight, in the future, I'll probably just watch it the next day. So
Yeah,
I won't be distracted. I just want to make sure I was at the first one.
sounds good.
that's cool.
But yeah,
man.
so you guys can make new characters, and then your current characters can go on little sabbaticals and de-stress a bit
Neat.
and heal up. That's always an option in this game. And
Oh man,
you
that
can-
sounds fun.
That sounds cool. Hell
I
yeah.
love designing characters, so I could do that all day, every day at work, forever. So
there we go. Yeah.
So I can make a replacement guy for the next score and then just go back to cricket later.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll, just basically depending on how long the time jump is, Cricket basically heals all the way up, gets rid of his stress, and he can come back a different score and be brand new again,
Cool.
I mean, you guys are the founding members of the Dead Goats, but as your rep grows and you guys get bigger, more people want to join the party.
Ah,
Mhm.
sweet. Okay, cool. All right, gents. Good
cool.
games.
All
Yeah,
right.
good games.
Yeah, I had
It's been
fun.
fun.
I might make
Please
a
don't.
new volunteer for the Dead Goats next week, guys. So
Yeah, same.
Ooh.
Same.
I'll see
I've
you guys
heard
then.
bad, so.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right,
Later,
late.
boys.
Bye.
Later. Night.
Night to you. Thank you for watching. Thanks for watching. Back next. Friend. Get to follow, like, and subscribe. Bye. Do 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 do.